Hello everyone, welcome to your fitness workout. So just before we start the class, just make sure you're generally warm and then we can go straight into our exercises. So maybe just walking around a little bit, just getting some warmth into the body before we start. We're going to start off with some squats and we're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise, and we're going to do a little circuit to really get the whole of the body working hard. So our first exercise is going to be some squats. So we're going to have our feet about hip to shoulder width apart. We're going to make sure we're nice and long through the spine. It's like bend on the legs to start with and then push your bum out behind you. And weight is now over our heels, and then we're going to sweep our arms forwards and then stand up. So we're just sitting back over those heels, getting a nice squat movement in there. So this is our first exercise, so let's just warm up a little bit, don't go too crazy too soon. Our 30 seconds starts now. Let's go. So let's just start to build some heat into those legs, and we're just swinging these arms forwards as we sit into our squat to enable us to warm up through the shoulders. You're breathing as we do these exercises just to fill these lungs and really get some oxygen around the body. We've got another 7 seconds here, we're looking good. Maybe a little bit deeper now as those knees start to warm up to the exercise. And we stop there. Good. Excellent. So that's our first exercise. Now we're going to continue to work these legs now with what we call a split squat. So we step forward with one foot and quite a long way back with the other foot. And we're just lifting that back heel off the floor, making sure we're bringing ourselves round so we're looking directly forwards. And then from this position here, we're going to take a bend of this back leg, and it's going to allow the front leg to bend. Hands really wherever you need them for stability. And then we're just bending the leg and coming back up. So let's do 30 seconds on this leg, staying on this leg. It starts now. So we bend and straighten. Just going as deep into this as your knees will allow. Don't overdo anything. Let's build into this workout. Really pushing into this front foot, but really feeling some work into the top of the thigh on this back leg. As I say, hands wherever you need them for balance. You want to add a little extra exercise, intensity to this, maybe you hold a weight as you do this. One more time. And stop there, shake those legs out. We do the same to the other side. So we step forward with the other foot back. We have 30 seconds, find your balance, find your stability. And then we start. Now let's go, 30 seconds here. Keep breathing, stay nice and upright with the body, so we're not moving our weight forwards, we're just going up and down. 10 seconds left, make sure that back heel is still lifted, but the feet are both pointing forwards. 5 seconds to go. Stay strong here. One more rep, and we stop and we shake out those legs. Lovely. Good, so let's start to get the upper body working now. We're going down to the mat. We have some press-ups to do. Options here are to take a basic press-up, a box press-up, knees underneath the hips. If you want to make this a little harder, we go into more of a 3/4 press-up, knees back a bit further. Or if you feel strong, you can go into your full press-up onto the toes. We're going to pull these elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, head is over the hands, and then we're lowering down and pushing back up. So we're going to do 30 seconds. And our 30 starts now. Lowering down, keeping that head forwards of the fingertips. Put a little bit of tension into those stomach muscles to really make sure that we're protecting our back. Shouldn't be feeling any pain in the lower back on this one. If you are, maybe just pull your bum up a little bit higher. But let's focus on lots of work through this upper body. Triceps, shoulders, chest muscles all working really hard here. And stop. Excellent. We're coming back up to standing. We're going to put a little bit of cardio into this now with some star jumps. So we're going to start with our feet together. Our feet go wide as they do. Our arms go wide. Sometimes called jumping jacks, this exercise. So take a couple of nice deep breaths. Strong through your core. And our 30 seconds starts now. Let's go. So soft landing on these legs. So we're bending the legs as we land. Strong arms and nice and upright. Good posture all the time. Should be starting to feel this heart rate rise now. How are we doing? 12 seconds left. Come on, we can do this. Stay with it, last push. Final. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good, shake out those legs. We're going to go down to the mat now, onto our backs to work our stomach muscles. So once you're down onto your back, take a moment there just to breathe. And then we're bending the legs, placing the feet to the floor so our legs are bent. Make sure there's no big gap underneath this lower back, just have this neutral spine. Tighten these stomach muscles, think about gently pulling the belly button to the spine here. And then hands to the side of the head. All we're going to do is lift the head, lift into a little ab curl, and lower back down. We have 30 seconds and it starts now. Let's go. Big deep breath as you lower back down. Don't lift too high on this one. It's about just finding that first point of resistance really, not coming up too high, not throwing your body up into the air. We're just peeling that upper spine away, feeling the stomach muscles working all the time, just pulling into these stomach muscles, gentle little squeeze into those glutes as well. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. We release and we breathe for a moment. One more exercise on these stomach muscles. Arms are going to be by our sides. We're pulling the stomach muscles in. We're bringing our legs into the air now. This is what we call our reverse curl. So we bring the knees in if the body stays down and we push away. Start with the feet nice and high into the air. Knees in, push away. Okay, 30 seconds starts now. Let's go. Now if you want to make this harder, you can go lower with the legs as they push out in front. The lower they go, the heavier they will feel, the harder this exercise will get. So really making sure that the weight of these legs isn't allowing this lower back to lift. We have 10 seconds left. Nearly there. And we stop there. Release for a moment. And then we're coming all the way around for our last exercise on circuit number 1, which is called some mountain climbers. So we're going to have our hands to the floor, almost like a press-up position. We're then going to come into sort of a slightly lifted plank position, bring one knee in, other foot comes out behind you, and then we just change those legs over. So one knee in, other leg kicks out. And we can go as fast or as slow as we need to here. Make sure you get plenty of weight over your upper body and it will make the legs be able to move a lot easier. 30 seconds starts now. Let's go. Just a really light tap down with the toes. Halfway. Keep going there. Really feeling that heart rate rise now. Last 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Great stuff. There's our first circuit done. Hope you're all feeling okay. We're going to take a moment and we're going to do it all over again. So I'll give you a few seconds to grab a drink and then reset, and we'll start again in a second. Okay, right. We're back to our squats. Feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Remember, we're sweeping these arms forwards at the same time. Okay, 30 seconds more. Starts now. Let's go. Nice and deep. Give you a side on view this time. Weight back over those heels. Really starting to feel this heat build in the body now. 10 seconds left. Should be feeling these thighs working hard. If not, go a little bit deeper. Weight nicely over those heels. And stop there. Shake out those legs. We have those split squats coming. So we're stepping forward, one big stride back. Make sure we're nice and square onto the front of the room. Deep breath and hands where you need them. And we're bending this back knee and extending out. Dropping in, pressing out. Don't rush this. Take your time with it, feel those legs working. 10 seconds left. Should really start to feel both thighs working hard on this one. One more. And we stop and we shake out and we change it over. We do the same to the other leg. Big stride back, hips round, good posture. And 30 seconds more. Starts now. Let's go. Ten down already. I know it's starting to kick in now, but hang on in there. Five seconds to go. And stop there, shake those legs out. Lovely. So we're going down to the floor now for our press-ups to give those legs a little bit of a rest. Taking the hands roughly to the width of your shoulders, knees either underneath the hips or taken back further, whatever works for you. Choosing our press option, holding the tension in our core, and let's go. Making sure these elbows are just pointing slightly behind you, not too far out to the side. Should be really feeling this upper body working hard now. Keep that weight forwards, head just in front of the hands. Couple more reps. And we stop there. Good. A little roll, maybe a little shake out and roll out of those wrists. Brilliant, we're coming up to standing again. We're getting through this now. We have some star jumps to come, or some jumping jacks. A couple of deep breaths. And we start now. Let's go. Still with strong arms, with soft knees. It's a nice light landing. Ten seconds to go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Brilliant, good. Shake it out, take a few seconds. We are going down onto our backs now for our abs section. Take a few seconds to get some oxygen in. And then into our ab curls. Holding this tension into the stomach muscles, hands to the side of the head. We're getting that little lift in. And that starts now. Let's go. Pull in, squeeze, and lower. Stay with it, we're halfway. Hopefully feeling these stomach muscles working now. Really make sure you're fully under control with this. 3, 2, 1, and stop. And now into our reverse curls. Bringing those legs into the air, arms are down by our sides, and they start now. Knees in, push away. Remember, the lower you go, the harder this exercise. Should be feeling a little bit more into the lower part of the stomach muscles at this point. Really brace the core, make sure the weight of those legs doesn't allow the hips to rock forwards. Almost there, last 5 seconds. Good, good. And we stop there, place those feet to the mat. We're coming all the way round now for our mountain climbers. A big push on this. Coming all the way round. Remember, hands roughly like press up. Bum in the air a little bit. One knee in, and we're going to start to kick those legs. 30 seconds, start now. So one knee in, other leg pushes out. Stay light on the feet, so plenty of weight through the upper body. Stay strong, everyone. 15 seconds left. Come on, as fast as we can go now. We're so close to getting this done. Final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we rest down. And let's just sit back over our heels to relax here, to get some oxygen in. Fantastic, well done, that's the hard work over. We're just going to take a few moments to stretch. So bring ourselves round to seated. We're just going to bring one foot into the side of the leg, other leg straight, and then just ease your weight forwards until you feel that stretch through the hamstrings, wherever those hands may be. Doesn't matter, just as long as you feel a stretch. Just give it a few seconds there. Bring it up, change it over. Stretch that other leg out. Great stuff. And then we're going to come slowly up to standard. Be careful as you come up, make sure you feel okay as you do. Slowly roll up that spine. And we're going to maybe hold on to something here just to allow us to stretch our thighs. Bring the knees together and feel it down the front of that leg. And then swapping those legs over, finding balance again if you need it. And finishing off, stretching the front of the body, hands behind, squeeze the shoulder blades, just link those fingers behind you and open up through the chest, looking up. Take a nice big deep breath here. And give those shoulders a roll, the wrists a roll, the shake out of those legs. Thank you everyone, well done.